Imagine a world where the sun sets and everything stops. No glowing skyscrapers, no street lights, no hospitals working through the night, no children studying after dinner, just silence and darkness. For thousands of years, when night fell, humanity surrendered. Cities went quiet. Candles flickered weakly against the wind. Oil lamps filled homes with smoke. Gas lights hissed in the streets, dangerous and unstable. Entire neighborhoods burned because of a single flame. Progress had a limit, and that limit was darkness. But there is something
Behold,
about
the
the human
incandescent lamp.
spirit
It
that
illuminates our
refuses
path
to
to the
accept
future.
limits.
Incredible, it burns so
In
steadily.
Marvelous
1802,
science.
a scientist named Humphrey Davy passed electricity through two carbon rods. A blinding arc of light exploded between them. For the first time in history, electricity created artificial light. It was too bright, too unstable, too impractical, but it proved something powerful: darkness was no longer untouchable. Over the next decades, brilliant minds tried to control this new force. Warren de la Rue experimented with platinum filaments inside vacuum tubes. Frederick de Molins tried different metals. Joseph Swan in England created a glowing carbon filament lamp. Many tried, many failed. Many names were forgotten by history, but every failure pushed humanity one step closer to victory. Then came a man who refused to quit. Thomas Edison was not just chasing light. He was chasing practical light, affordable light, light for everyone. In his Menlo Park laboratory, he tested hundreds of materials: cotton, bamboo, thread, carbonized fibers. More than 1,000 attempts failed. His lab filled with broken glass and burnt filaments. When someone told him he had failed 1,000 times, he answered calmly, "I have not failed. I've found 1,000 ways that won't work." That wasn't just confidence, that was obsession. And in 1879, a tiny carbon filament glowed for over 40 hours. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. For the first time, electric light could last long enough to change the world. In 1882, New York City witnessed something magical. The Pearl Street Power Station began delivering electricity. Street lights flickered on. Crowds gathered in awe. People stared upward as darkness retreated from their city. It was more than light. It was a new era. Factories stayed open at night. Businesses doubled productivity. Hospitals could operate safely after sunset. The human day was no longer controlled by the sun. Light extended time itself. But powering
Behold,
entire
the power of
cities
electricity.
required more than a bulb.
It shall illuminate the
Nikola
world.
Tesla introduced alternating current, a system that could carry electricity across long distances. Power grids expanded across America. Wires stretched from city to city. Light spread like wildfire. Soon, scientists improved the bulb itself. Carbon filaments burned out too quickly. Then came tungsten, stronger, brighter, longer lasting. By the early 1900s, bulbs could glow for over 1,000 hours. Light became reliable, dependable, ordinary yet extraordinary. In the 1930s, fluorescent tubes transformed offices, schools, and hospitals. Entire buildings glowed with cool white light. Cities no longer slept. Skyscrapers became symbols of ambition. The American skyline began to shine like never before.
The shadows hold the truth.
By the
We cannot
1990s,
turn
the
back
world
now.
faced a new challenge: energy efficiency. Compact fluorescent lamps reduced electricity use dramatically. Homes became smarter about power. People started thinking not just about brightness, but about responsibility. Then came the LED revolution. Light-emitting diodes were small but powerful. They consumed up to 90% less energy. They lasted over 25,000 hours. They stayed cool. They were efficient. LEDs didn't just replace bulbs, they transformed the digital world. Screens, billboards, traffic signals, car headlights, stadium lights, entire smart cities. And now, in 2026, light listens to you. You don't just flip a switch anymore. You speak. Turn on the lights, and your room responds. Smart bulbs change colors with your mood. Motion sensors activate pathways automatically. Solar-powered street lights charge during the day and glow all night. AI systems adjust brightness based on weather and human activity. From a fragile carbon thread to intelligent lighting networks controlled by algorithms, This is not just evolution. This is a revolution. Think about what that really means. A child in America studies at midnight preparing for their
Check the
dream
pressure
college.
on this one.
A
Steady at
surgeon
250,
performs a
adjusting flow
life-saving
now.
operation
Good. Monitor
at 3
for fluctuations.
a.m. A firefighter navigates smoke-filled darkness guided by powerful beams. A city thrives 24 hours a day because someone, long ago, refused to accept the night. This isn't just the story of a light bulb. It's the story of human persistence, of obsession, of thousands of failures that built one unstoppable success. It's proof that progress is born in laboratories filled with broken glass and relentless determination. Darkness ruled humanity for thousands of years, and in just over a century, we defeated it. The next time you turn on a light, pause for a moment. Remember the sparks. Remember the experiments. Remember the people who worked through the night so the future could shine. Because light is not just illumination. It is hope. It is ambition. It is human willpower made visible. If this story moved you, if you felt that spark, then don't let it end here. Follow our page for more powerful science and technology stories. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for deep, inspiring documentaries. Like this video, share it with someone who believes in innovation. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because the next revolution is already waiting to be told. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep shining, sparkles,